Hello, StarSeeds. My name is Lorraine Ham, and this is StarSeed Living. Apologize for not being back sooner. I did tell you that I would be back 5 days a week, but I'm finding that given how much is going on and what is happening, that sometimes it's a little difficult to get back onto the camera to post a video and move forward. So I'm taking 2 classes online, working on my website, trying to get that up and be a better fit for StarSeeds in general, and I'm also, have a life. I'm working in my garden. It's that time of growth, and I believe that all StarSeeds, no matter where you're at, no matter what you're doing, should at least try to become more self-sufficient. It's imperative as StarSeeds that we take care of the physical vessel that is carrying us through these times. And do it however you can do it. If you can get organic, get organic. If you can't get organic, if that's not within your budget, and that's fine, do your best to energetically cleanse the food before you eat it. Love it while you're preparing it. And that goes for all food, no matter whether you're growing it yourself, whether you're getting organic, or whether you're buying regular food off the shelf. We should all be, and I don't want to should or could or would or whatever on you. What I'm trying to say is that what you put in your physical body, what you put in your mind, what you feed your soul with is critical for your journey. And that means that we have to stop and assess and discern and think about how we're doing that. So I recommend that before you sit down and eat, while you're preparing the foods that you are eating, do it in a loving, balanced, harmonious, and joyful way. Don't just unconsciously prepare your foods. Don't just unconsciously eat the food. There's something to be said about the practice of giving grace, saying grace before you eat a meal. It has long-reaching, far-reaching impact on the energy of the food that you consume. I would recommend that you don't need to say a traditional grace that you might have grown up with. What I recommend you do is be conscious and present with the food that you're eating. Be aware of where it came from, how it energetically mixes with your physical form, because it's mixing energetically. And as you intend for it to be of benefit and nourishment for every cell in your body, then every cell in your body benefits from the nourishment you are providing. So no matter where you get your food, know and intend and bless it before it enters your form. The same thing to be said with what you feed your mind with. If you're watching the television, you're watching the regular news, you're watching movies with a tremendous amount of violence, that energetically impacts your form. And you may already know this, but there may be some out there that don't. Everything in our illusory world is energy. And that means everything you watch, everything you hear, everything you see, everything you eat, everything you touch, everything that your five senses can identify and define is an energetic frequency. So be conscious of what you feed your mind, what you read, what you listen to, what you watch. Now, as starseeds, some branches of starseeds, some defined starseeds, indigos in particular, are warrior spirits. They came here to energetically thrust into the 3D, 4D reality and create great change. That is their mode of change. And in order to do that, they need to be conscious and aware of what the 3D matrix is presenting, what the collective consciousness is creating in the 3D illusory matrix. And that means that they need to witness, observe, dive deep into. And those indigos that do those deep dives into this collective consciousness area that would be perceived as darkness have prepared themselves. They didn't just dive in and become overwhelmed. And that doesn't mean that they're not empathic and that they aren't energetically affected. But they've learned, they've created, they've developed tools to allow themselves to step out of the matrix, be observers and witnesses of the energetics without being taken out by it, because all starseeds are heightened energetically. So be aware of what you're feeding your mind, because the mind is the tool of creation. What you put your attention on, you will experience in the external matrix reality. So learn some tools and techniques, and over the coming weeks we'll be going over some of those. And if you've been listening to the meditations, you've already developed a few tools. The electromagnetic Merkaba is a very effective tool of clearing your energetic field. So I encourage you to do that regularly. Now, the other thing is, what are you feeding your soul? What is it that you are doing to nurture and support your starseed nature? Meditations that you either do on your own self-guided meditations, or meditations from people that you trust and know, energetically always declaring that you're standing on sacred ground and that you are sovereign and protected prior to doing any group meditation. Nurturing yourself with uplifting, joy-filled, bliss-type things. Going out in nature, putting your bare feet on the earth, feeling the energetic chi of the earth. These are all things that nourish your soul. Watching butterflies or birds or animals, going to the beach and watching the waves. Whatever you can do to nourish your soul, to counteract the energetics from the external matrix is critical for you as a starseed at this time. So those are just a few things that I recommend that you do as we move forward in this grand experiment. I will be coming back and doing meditations. I'm thinking that I can handle 3 days a week. So I'll be doing probably Monday, Wednesday, Friday, or if you have another time that works better for you to watch videos, if you'd prefer weekend video, I can certainly do that. But I'm thinking 3 days a week at the most right now. At least through the summer months. So I just want to let you know that it's critical for you as starseeds to remember that you're not alone. That there is a huge growing community of starseeds that are awakening onto this planet, that are remembering and discovering their true nature and their true mission. Don't fret. You are perfect as you are right now, and you will awaken. Your codes will be activated, and you will then be assisting the greater community. So remain connected with your starseed brothers and sisters, those beings of light. Do self-care. Say grace before you eat your food. Love the food that you nourish your body with. Give thanks to the beings that have given their life. Not just, if you eat meat, animal lives, but vegetable lives too. All things are energy, and that energy, when you consume it with love, fills every cell. Remember, you're a community. You're not an individual. You have billions of cells within you that all have consciousness, and they are all counting on you to send them love. So until next time, Thinking Friday, but again, leave me a comment, leave me a note, let me know what 3 days of the week would work best for you. Click the little like button and leave me a comment, subscribe if you haven't. I want to thank you for being here. My name is Lorraine Ham, and this is StarSeed Living.